Sometimes you're just going through it and you don't have stream that day. Hi, hello. Good morning. For some, good 111, you know? Either way, we're here. Sometimes you are. Sometimes you sure are. My Tamagotchi is still a teenager and I'm baffled by that. It must be that on the V3, the teenage stage is like a solid 3 days, which seems bold to me. We've got McKaylee, spelled M-C-K-L-Y, obviously pronounced McKaylee. Sometimes you gotta. Hello, hello. I'm glad work's almost over. Yeah, absolutely. I'm sorry you're anxious, darling. I'm glad you're here. We were just filming our video for Kraft Mac and Cheese. Should be cute. Oh, they absolutely poop. Absolutely. What kind of question is that, Penles? That's like a whole, like, portion of the game. Which Tamagotchi would... What a great question, Rachel. Give me just a moment. So, I'm so glad you've asked me this question, and I'm so sorry, because we were going to do crafting on stream, but now this is all I'm going to fucking talk about. We did. We were able to find some. 7 found it. 7 who we pay monthly in the vicinity of between like $100 and like $150 because it is in charge of the Discord and constantly on stream always. Literally, Morgan was complaining about how we can't find craft. And it was like, I fucking got it. I found it. It's so thorough. 7 also texts me like updates to like Twitch streaming for like ads and things that I didn't even fucking know were happening. I would love to pay 7 $1,000 a month. That is not the money that I have to be giving to people right now. But let's talk about it's so thorough. That's true. That's true. You're the best. I'm obsessed with you, 7. Okay, let's talk about eBay Tamagotchis really quick. So first of all, the one that I have, Tamagotchi V3, is the one that I'm playing right now. This is absurd. Oh, 7 is our darling moderator. It uses its pronouns and is lovely. 7 always. Yeah. Absolutely, Dwayne. Okay, so this is literally the Tamagotchi that I'm playing right now. It is $100 on eBay for no goddamn reason other than that they were made in like 2004 and they haven't continued making them. So right now, Tamagotchi.com and like Amazon and like who the fuck ever else have like re-released a bunch of the old Tamagotchis. But what they have are these weird little cutie bop. No, oh my God, you're perfect, Hannah. No worries at all. You're perfect. No, literally, Selena. It's like a whole fucking thing. Anyway, they have these funky, like, I don't even know. I think that these are a version of the chibi, I think is what they are, or chibi. I don't know how to speak Japanese. I've never pretended to. I don't typically try. But anyway, they do have the original Tamagotchis that are... These are the ones that were released in 1997, and they don't fuck. There are branded... Yeah, they have, like, little, like, glue gun and, like, whoever the fuck else. And we love it. We're proud of you for doing chores, Gemini. Anyway, these guys have like let me pull up, I guess, the Tamagotchi original growth chart is what we want. Okay. These, okay, no. Get out of here. Give me just that image, please. These are the only girly pops that you can get in the original. This is the situation. There's not as many characters. You also, I don't know if you can do it on like the re-release. This is like the like actual like original one, but you can get, this is literally Bill Clinton as a Tamagotchi. He's like a bad care Tamagotchi. They're so goofy. I love the art that they used to do for them. I think they're so fun and cute. I'm so sad that we don't have this little like Gingerachi is his name, this little like blue frog baby boy anymore. Ill health and dies young. Rip. Anyway, the original one's much less characters on here. That's kind of the main thing. The green guy's Kuchapachi. He's the cutesiest. I'm obsessed with him. He's a chubby icon. He's adorable. And then, so those are the characters that are on... Oh, here we go. Oh, maybe there are more that you can do, though. This girly pop? Ah, yes. You can get these boys. Weird that Kuchapachi's not been involved. The dog is really cute, though. The dog is cute. I love this funky man. Who the fuck is that? I love him. Anyway, if you have $20 and you want to buy a silly-ass Tamagotchi, do that. Junior Scientist, what an excellent question. I'm so sorry. I am a Tamagotchi scholar. So in general, I did say Bill Clinton. There is a Bill Clinton Tamagotchi because of when these came out originally. So the egg with wings is the one that they typically use for the United States ones because American children are very freaked out about death. And apparently in like Japanese culture, like death is not as weird. So they have little like shrine, like cemetery gravestone thingies. So if we Google like dead Tamagotchi. In some American versions, the Tamagotchi gets mad at you and it flies home to its home planet. Literally Bill Clinton. It's the most unhinged Tamagotchi. He's Bill Clinton, but with legs. Did we see him? Yeah. He's this guy. Can you see him right here? It's this one. Secret character. This guy right here. Gets up late, goes to bed late, and is selfish. Angry Tamagotchi. It's the most 90s shit in the world. But if we look up dead Tamagotchi, so like this is like one of the Japanese ones. They have a lot of like funky little shrine, little ghosty guy. This is like a dead Tamagotchi. But these boilies, the Tamagotchi pics, they actually are a gravestone. But most common that folks see, can we do image in new tab? Is this like egg with wings, essentially. That's the vibe. No, for real. For real. Sperm dead Tamagotchi. Not the sperm dead Tamagotchi. Anyway, sorry. Coming back to our original question. If you want to buy a Tamagotchi and you have $20 and you don't really care about like character options and you're looking for an experience that you had as a young person and you were born in the 80s, I would say, or before, totally fine. Tamagotchi, the like original re-release that they have, excellent option. If you grew up and were born in the vicinity of like the 90s to late 90s and you remember the Tamagotchi connection, this is going to be disappointing for you for a couple of reasons. Mostly that the character like has to die for you to get a new one. Whereas the girly pop that I have, she can bone and create another Tamagotchi, and this weird little like infrared thing up here can connect with other Tamagotchis so that you can create horrific, incestuous Game of Thrones Tamagotchi lineage, which is super fun. There's a lot of differences between the versions. Versions 2 and 3, they didn't do gendered characters yet. So you can pretend your Tamagotchis are gay. Version 4 and onward, they started putting them into like gender categories. Tama Lannisters, exactly. Now, if you had a Tamagotchi connection with the little like this guy and the little like this thing, the heartbreak was serious.
Yeehaw.
Mid-2000s is when those were happening. Yes, it was rough. Sarah, thank you so much. If you had a connection and you were like, I'm looking to experience an unhinged version of a childhood experience that I had, and I have rechargeable batteries, and or I don't mind paying $40 for something that I might only be obsessed with for like a month. Hey, it's what has to happen, Socially Inept. Sorry. I am pro Tamagotchi inbreeding. They have no side effects. They're built different. They're built worse. Significantly worse. Okay, but hold on. Don't you dare clip it. Don't you dare Coolsville sucks me. You are the nicest wife in the world. Thank you so much, my love. Don't you dare clip that. Don't you dare. Anyway, if you want to have If you want to have a Tamagotchi with a color screen that also has a cell phone camera inside of it, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Sorry. Welcome to the team. Anyway, the pictures that it takes, I don't know why they've shown it with like an actual good camera. What the pics actually looks like is like the worst picture you've ever taken with your Motorola flip phone. It is so funny, so incredible. The more pictures you take, the quicker it dies, unfortunately. But it is really fun. They also take AAA batteries. No, AAA batteries instead of like the little watch batteries. Don't you dare. That normal Tamagotchis take. You know, I can't talk. Button, yeah. They look like the little button batteries that go in like these little boilie pops. So I literally bought rechargeable batteries for my Pix, which is dramatic. This is super fun. The Pix is really silly. A frustrating thing about it is that it does not have actual buttons. It has these little touchpad thingies. Boo. Not a fan of that. Just let me have actual buttons, because the way that like the pads line up with like where your finger needs to be, it's not where the actual buttons are. So there's like a hard learning curve. Yes. And we want buttons. That's the thing. Now, what I'm going to show you is the best Tamagotchi I've ever played. And what I need you to know, and I'm so sorry about this, is that it is literally $300 on eBay because they haven't made more of them. And it's one of the color ones. Hold on. Tamagotchi. Is it Friends? No. What's it called? Tamagotchi On. Yes. Literally $300 for these babies. You can get them for less. This is 102. If you're a huge fucking nerd, I would almost say it is worth it to buy this Tamagotchi for $100. At some point, these are not the new ones. These are the ones right before the Pix. They don't take pictures. They have actual tactile buttons. And the way that breeding works, and this is absurd, is that instead of your character growth being affected by the care for your Tamagotchi, it is exclusively related to who boned who and what happened. They're amazing. They are incredible. Only for that. They're so fucking fun, so silly. I'm a huge fan of this Tamagotchi, and I would say if you are a nerd and would be into it and have expendable income, absolutely get one of these. Exactly, Berserker Toddy. That's the vibe. It's very fun. It is disturbing. It's so fun. It is so fun. It is so cute. They have all these little like funky things that you can unlock. You can like decorate. You can like change their like background. It's like the color screens. I'm so sorry, Mushroom Jody. I have so much information in my head about it. Sorry, I'm trying to eat these chicken nuggets because I'm shaky because I had a lot of caffeine and then I didn't eat until now. And that was a problem. I don't know why I did. I was trying to eat a Cliff Bar. And then I kept getting distracted. They do, I think, have an iPhone app. Hold on. I think they do. I think it's literally free. So if you're looking for something literally just on your phone, silly goofy funsies on your phone, do it. I've never been super big into the Tamagotchi apps. To me, it feels like a Kindle for your Tamagotchi, and that makes me sad. They're so silly. The most unhinged part of the lore is Bill Clinton, I would say. Why would they do that? Terrible premise. Okay. So this is like the Tamagotchi version 3 growth chart. And it's based on, can we open image in your tab? Yes. It's based on like odd and even generations instead of being based on gender. I've never had, where is this bitch? This one. Do you see this little guy? That's a Frankenstein head. I want them so bad. They're so cute. It's ridiculous. Absolutely incredible. Now, and if they had done an Obama Tamagotchi, I am certain it would have been problematic. I think they only made presidents that Japan disliked. See, that's no good. The buck-teeth one is really cute. Where's Bill Clinton on here? Is he not on here? Oh, no, here he is. This is Bill Clinton right here. He's got a little butt chin. He's just a head with legs. The ghost is also really, really cute. Big fan of the ghost. Obamagotchi. So this is what like the growth chart looks like for version 3, which is the one that I'm on right now, that is like exclusively gender fruity. And then if we go like Tamagotchi V4 growth chart, it starts getting super, super gender specific. Oh my God, that's so small. I know you have a bigger version of that. Thank you. And it's not based on care. It's based on like which of these you focus on for the games that you play with them. This bear, I would die for him. I think he's so cute. Sometimes you have to kiss ghosts. Kissy ghost. I also love this weird little mummy baby. His name is Gourmetchi, or Gourmetchi. It's probably how you're supposed to say it. And so I think he's maybe supposed to be like a macaron or something funky. Hey, don't talk to me about the ghost kissing. The Bumble Bear, I love him. I love him. Electric Cat is really good. In a later one, they make him look like an electric bat.
Yeehaw.
I think it's the V5. Hello! Welcome to Big Custard. You can't just take care of the old lady. The old lady can only have sex with the old man. So you have to take care of 2 old characters together.
Hello.
Because the matchmaker stops coming. Thanks, Mothvamp. Hello. I know, it's pretty fucked up. Tamagotchis are in stores still. You're right, Penles. Fuck Bandai for being anti-MILF. The ones in stores are typically the re-released original or the Pix, which is this guy. The green one with the fat ass. Oh, is it Kuchipachi? He's a chunky icon. Where did he go? Yes, this one? I love him. I love him. He's so cutesy. I also really appreciate, it is Bandai, yeah. Oh, thanks, Chronic Night Player. Oh my God, y'all are so sweet, thank you. Their like main Tamagotchi character, Memechi, he just like blatantly, I just feel like it's obvious that he has Mickey Mouse energy, which I think is very funny. It seems silly to me for a couple of different reasons. Katamari, I don't think I'm familiar with that. What is it? Katamari? Katamari Damacy? What's that? Oh. Clump Spirit? For PlayStation 2? How would I play this? It's on Switch? Okay. Cute. That sounds fun. It looks very silly. Namco. Oh my god, it looks incredibly goofy. Oh, I think I know this little tiny man. This little green fella. Where do I know him from? Oh no. About the sadness of capitalism. That's the prince. He's very cute. Is he like a character that can be like your avatar on Switch or something? I know him. That makes sense. He's so cutesy. Okay, that's my last chicken nugget. Oh my god, I was so hungry, y'all. Hey, I know you probably have ADHD, but please don't forget to eat. You'll feel so much better if you don't. Fuck it up. Homebody. Oh! The Game Grumps are the boilies who did Dream Daddy, yeah? Homebody being a puzzle-based horror game is hilarious. Oh, I'm sorry, Adrian. We have, like, links blocked because people try to be stressful to other people. No, you're perfect. Sorry, only mods can post links. You're a star. Don't be stressed. I think there was the original, one of the original Game Grumps was very stressful. And I think that one is no longer associated with them at all. Oh, a Google version if you search Katamari. How many dollars are you? 30. That's not terrible. Oh my god, they're so cute. Yes. Oh no. Oh no. Ko, that's good to know. I did not know that. Yikes. I have not read it. Oh my god, did y'all hear that burp? Another one that's cheaper? Okay. Demacy. Okay. I think it's still $30. 2018. It seems silly for them to both be $20. Demacy. Oh, you're perfect, babes. No worries. It goes on sale. Heard. Fuck it up. Okay, I have to work on some cookies. Some little ghost cookies. Here's the boys we've got going right now. This is what they look like from the back. Here is them from the front. The boys. Oh, I've heard really good things about Pikmin. Oof. I know you have those little tiny guys with the little sprouts heads. They're so cute. I should get it, Condolore. I've heard good things about the Pikmin walking game. Oh, yeah. Did we all hear about the fun new Mario game? The two-dimensional one. I'm very excited about that. Also a Peach game, apparently. Fun and fresh. Seems like they invented that exclusively for my wife. They said this one's for the girly pops. And we love to see it. Oh my god, my hands are so shaky. I had too much caffeine and not enough chicken nuggets earlier. Palia? Oh, fun. Palia? Oh, I have a platformer addiction. That's true. So true, Pendless. As a youth, I always played as Baby Daisy. Because I was like, because I'm a redhead. Do we consider Daisy a redhead or a brunette? Because I always thought she was a redhead. But recently I've realized I could be wrong. Redhead. Yeah, now I'm Shy Guy exclusively. Yeah, it's a lot. I feel like sometimes she looks very redheaded, and then other times she looks like super brunette. Princess Daisy. Wow. My brain just exploded. Like, oh God. I'm sorry for Googling. Jesus Christ. Boo. Don't do that. Like, is this brown? Is this red? Hey, no. Let's do a poll. Poll. I'm including Auburn because I think that's fair. It's 3 minutes, team. Her little gloves are really cute. Her little shortsy gloves. Oh my God, my video I'm trying to turn in for this collab is processing so slowly. And I am concerned that it's not going to go through, which I guess all I'd have to do is post it again. Let's copy this just in case. Scary. Sorry, team. Daddy's working. Hold on. No. Not that. Oh, pending. What? Bitch, you said processing. Okay. Okay. Daisy and Dry Bones? Oh no. Do y'all remember the Mario Kart? Oh, is it Mario Kart Double Dash? That's not the name of it, right? The one where you can play with two people? And have like one person be the one in charge of like throwing shit and the other person be driving? On the GameCube. Yes. Yes. Oh my God, my little brother and I used to play that all the time. Oh, sad. Yeah. We had a GameCube and then we had like 3 different memory cards for it so that we could have a bunch of different like super unhinged Animal Crossing thingies. Listen, Bratz dolls are also cool. That's super fair. I was friends with a lot of girls who weren't allowed to own Bratz dolls because their mom said they were slutty. And that is just so much in retrospect. I wasn't that into them because I didn't like that their feet came off. I thought that was kind of scary. Right. Rough. Auburn. Okay, that's valid. Yeah, I feel like their heads were too big. I don't know. They didn't seem like they were dolls that were made like, I don't know. Like, for me is not the right word. Not the, like, phrasing that I mean. And they were super cute, but yeah, I wasn't into them. I also wasn't that into Barbies at the time when Bratz got really big, though. I'd kind of, like, almost aged out of Barbies. Like, I wasn't, like, getting new ones regularly. They were also expensive. That's fair. I have no idea. Yeah, that's true. They did have better clothes. Well, so I had a bunch of like weird vintage Barbies that my mom had. Maybe I'm lying. I don't know, but I feel like I had a lot of like weird outfits for them to wear. What are the Groovy Girls? Oh, I was super into Polly Pockets. They did have very cunty little outfits. Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just showing you Daisy. Did y'all have Betty Spaghetti? Because I really fucked with Betty Spaghetti. Oh no, they've got new ones. These are the girlies that I had. I don't know who the fuck these girls are, but these are my girly pops. These ones, right? Oh no, it's not. No, I don't know them. Where are these? Old Betty? Is that what they looked like? I remember this girl like very clearly. Their hair was super silly. This looks right. This looks right with their weird little lips. Yes. Oh my god, my Tamagotchi's growing up live on stream. Holy shit. Who do we think he's gonna be? Oh, he's a weird little chinchilla bitch. Okay. I can fuck with that. McKaylee, you look great. Oh my god, you can't even see them. Sorry. Here we go. Big. Listen, fun times. That's fair. Happy birthday. They were bendy. You could like bend them a lot. Actually, it's kind of impressive that they never broke. Now that I'm thinking about it. What the fuck were those made out of? Like Gumby. I wasn't into Gumby as a kid. I wasn't into him. I thought his tube shape was creepy, which is now very funny because that is my shape. But, you know. They should. They should absolutely make bridges out of Betty Spaghetti. Oh my god. The most deeply fucking unhinged thing happened to me last night. I'm going to talk about like some stressful things in the news, but it's not anything that's affecting us unless you happen to be related to the billionaires who are stuck in the Titanic right now. So I'm going to talk about that in like probably a little bit of a jokey way. So if that is something that would make you uncomfortable, you may want to hop out. Stretch Armstrong. They should, Seven. Chargers would be so smart. They found parts of it? Oh no! Oh no! Hold on. Oh no! When did they find it? When did this happen? 35 minutes ago? Were y'all getting like updates on your phones? Jesus Christ. No, that is scary. Oh my god, like an hour ago? Listen to the press conference 2 hours ago? Okay. Oops, hey, get out of here. I don't want to shop now. Close. Get out of here. Okay, the world was shocked by the news this week that a tourist submarine seeking to visit the ruins of the Titanic went missing. Right, ongoing search. Wow. Tell me what happened. We now believe that our CEO, Stockton Rush... Okay, yes, it's just these people. What happened? That's not telling me what happened. Last Sunday it imploded? Oh my god. Info's still incoming? Okay. How did it... Tell me about the catastrophic explosion. No, I don't... They're trying to make me pay for it. Debris field. Not Fox News. I don't want to click on that. Jesus. Okay, CNN. Yeah, sketches. That's scary. Okay, honestly, and not to be this bitch, it seems as if an explosion would be better than being stuck in a tube for a long time, right? A leak and a pressure of the deep sea made a vacuum inside. Oh, no. Yeah, that seems way less stressful to me. What did they find? Suffered a catastrophic explosion. Give me that.
Yeehaw.
Oh, thanks so much, little old me. Nose cone. Yeah. The tail cone and other debris from the missing submersible were found by a remotely operated vehicle. Incredibly unforgiving environment. The debris is consistent with the catastrophic implosion of the vessel. 5 different major pieces of debris from the submersible, known as the Titan, were found in the area. Each end of the pressure hull was found in a different place. Whew. Wow, that's so hard. Yikes. So where did they... Sunlit Zone, Twilight Zone, Midnight Zone, Abyssal Zone? This is very interesting. Lost contact an hour and 45 minutes in. Right. Wow. Oh my god, that's so scary. Okay, well, now we know, I guess. Don't go into the ocean. I did not know that in their dialogue. I was gonna say, it sounds like they must not have, right? Because that company was like anti-safety checks or whatever for no good fucking reason. Anyway. That's a great question, Meg. I don't know. Anyway, okay. Scary moment for me last night. Not as scary as that, for sure. I woke up at like 3 a.m. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Jody. I'm almost done. I'm so sorry. This is like funny only about me that has to do with the submersible. And this is an absurd thing that happened. I woke up at 3:30 a.m., peed, all of a sudden had like so much existential dread, which sometimes just like happens to me at 3:30 a.m. and I hate that. And so I was not in like a great mindset, but I'm like trying to fall asleep and I'm like, I have to think about anything other than like existential things. And so my brain was like, oh my god, wild about that submarine, and they're like hearing like the banging noises and like that's really scary. And as I had that thought, as I'm like drifting into like Twilight sleepy vibes, not like ha 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 ha, but like my brain's not like cooking the way it's supposed to, Bo, my little brother, does something upstairs that like does this like thud like banging noise, and when I tell you, I gasped and my heart just about jumped the fuck out of my chest. It was so scary. Please, not Gil. Pendles. Dear God. Jesus. Anyway, it was very scary for me. It was as if I was thinking of a scary story and then all of a sudden someone with a hook hand showed up. It was so scary. Sometimes you gotta, Veronica. Their final moments, they said, who's that hot fish? Penles, please. Dear God. Golly. Man door, hand hook, car door. Exactly. The hash slinging. Crash flinging. Y'all are silly. Y'all are so silly. Listen, I have been afraid of drowning since I was born, I'm fairly certain. So I don't know that I can read horror about water, just generally. I do pretty good with, like, space horror. I do okay. In terms of vibes. Not so much water. Not my favorite. Too tall sun ghost thoughts. Oh my so god. Oh my so god. That makes more sense. You're perfect in a dialogue. I love that. One time I read this horrible short story in high school about this person who, like, it was a fictional story, but it was like a psychological bummer suspense thriller about, like, dying because you went to try to fucking go for a walk in the Arctic poles. I'm so sorry, Stefan. Everyone just keep your lightning thoughts short. Don't put them too tall. Oh, that's fair, Dallas. I'm always afraid that, like, the ocean's gonna sneak up on me. I don't know what it is. Thank you. That's how I feel. Whew. Whew. Oh my god. Okay, so we're watching Lost right now. And I don't think anything I'm going to say is going to be a spoiler, but if you're also watching Lost, then I guess I'll just try to be, like, specific. Right now, sneaking up on you. Yeah, that makes sense. We're watching Lost.
What?
What?
The twins sent a voice memo and they said hello.
Did they?
And they said they love their booty dolls.
Should I send one back?
We can in a second. Why are you folding your own arms?
I was just going to talk about you, and
Why?
now I'm not going to.
Why?
I'm just talking about Lost, is all.
Oh.
Why are you so cutesy? What do you thinky?
Nothing. I'm going to put our cabinets together.
Did you know they found the submersible?
Oh, no.
I didn't
I didn't
fold
even
it.
know about it until... Oh, they're dead?
Yeah.
Do they have beneficiaries already?
I don't know. You trying to marry a ghost? Hey, we're married. Hey, I'm married to you. Hey. Why are you so
I didn't know they found it. I didn't even know about it till you told me about it.
Well, I have a fascination for the things that are stressful and bad.
I'm literally watching Law & Order SVU.
Right.
Right, so I get it.
It do be like that. What you thinking?
Nothing. That was all I came to tell you, and now I forgot anything else I was going to say.
Oh, okay.
I am going to put the built-ins together.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just won't put things on.
Yeah.
Okay, goodbye forever.
Okay, goodbye, and I love you.
And I love you the most.
And I love you the most more than you could
Goodbye, I
ever
love you
possibly
the most.
love me. I love you more and the most. Silly.
Yeehaw.
The stepson of one of the billionaires tweeted that he's single. Tubby Custard. Is that real? Because that's so funny. Is it the one who went to the Blink-182 concert? Selena, that is so fair. He did go to Blink-182. Oh my god. You know what? Good for him. I hope he becomes an influencer. That's so funny. Oh no. Okay. Well, never mind then. What? Oh no. I think my parents. Stop, Mira looks so cute in that little emote. Yes. Oh, I don't know. Said the N-word on Twitter. Boo. Never mind. Cancel him. Recently? Oh, God. Sorry. Hold on. I have to go back to Selena's question. We will eventually sleep. Morgan and I will take turns sleeping. Is typically what we do. So we take like weird little like 2-hour naps over the 24 hours. There will always be someone here streaming. Is there a difference between influencer and content creator, Plopperton? What a great question. I feel like when I'm talking about it as my job, I prefer to say content creator just because I don't want people to think that I'm like, I'm an influencer. Like, I feel like influencer has like kind of a, you know what I mean. You know, stream watches you both sleep. Yeah. Absolutely, Hannah. So true. All billionaires are bastards. Mm-hmm. Yes. Wow. Condolor, that's wild. That is wild. Oh, that's fair, Gemini. That's valid. I don't know what the name would be. We should come up with a new word though, because you're right. Exclusively posting about products. Yeah, I feel like it has a connotation of like that, and then also like, if I don't get it for free, I'm gonna tell people and I'll be mean and I deserve it for no reason, like type energy. And while there is not, there's a reason that is a stereotype, is I guess all that I'll say. And I don't think it's like the majority of people who are doing content creation who are that way, but there's a reason that people think that. All billionaires are bookers. Yeah. You're right, Lola. Oh my God. Yeah, especially since they're billionaires, socially inept. Boogers is really good. I think boogers is super fun. Ooh, a little crime? Yeah, I will not be paying to rescue the rich guys. In the spirit of ocean crimes. Oh, I don't know. What's my crime? What's my crime? My crime is that we waited until the very last second to film our Kraft mac and cheese ad, and so it's been stressing me out for like a week and a half. 24-hour stream is on Saturday. That'll be this Saturday. Also, don't feel like you have to be there the whole time. That's not the point of the 24-hour stream. It is a physically exhausting thing to do. It's just so that anytime you can hop back in. No. Oh, that's a vibe. Selena, I love it. That's so cute. It's a whale spout. I feel like toddlers with their little whale spouts is so cute. It is so cute when they have their little strands up. Bye, Condolor. Thanks for hanging.
You're so true, bestie.
Thanks, Condolor. You're very sweet. Onion sprouts. That's so cute. Oh my God, that's so cute. I love it. I'm obsessed with that. I also have the dead Tamagotchis that we could glue right now. I would almost rather do that. I feel like it's more productive in this moment. My little win is that I posted the little Halloween cookie rugs online and they all sold. And I thought that was very cool. Amazing. Thank you. Oh my God. No, but setting up like an AC unit is such a pain in the ass. It's fucking rough. Okay, hold on. Let me get the boys. I love you. Me, I do not have a good flat spot to do this. Oh. Well. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Can I scoot you down more? Hey. Hey. What up? I also need like a piece of paper, mayhaps. Let's do this. Oh, come on, bitch. Go far enough. Rip. That's a no. Everybody be cool. There we go. Okay, stunning. Let's see if I burn my little fingies. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Piosite. It's from St. Airbrush. They have an Instagram and a website. And they're lovely. Oh, shit. I just almost fucking chopped that dead Tamagotchi. That's no good. Oh, we can talk about Lost again. Thank you. Anyway, Morgan was complaining about how some of the characters, I'm Kubricking, about how some of them are, they look the wrong age when you see them in flashbacks and also in flash forwards. And she's talking about Richard. And I was like, oh my God, you're right. They're so inconsistent with that. John is such a little bitch. He's a bitch. I do feel like Jack frustrates me more than John because I feel like John is at least interesting. And Jack and Kate, I just don't care what they're doing at any given moment. I'm just like, okay. No one cares, buddy. It was also really funny because we were watching something, like a part of it, and she was like, oh, I'm just so glad there's not like multiple timelines going on at once. Because I hate when shows do that. And I was like, oh, you're gonna love these next couple of seasons. Yes, I'm obsessed with Juliet. She's like easily my fave. Her and Hurley and Saeed, obviously. Saeed is so hot, it is ridiculous. It should be a crime to be that sexy. Hello. Welcome back. What? I'm livid. No, I hate that. Jack thinks he has morals, and Juliet, like, actually has morals. Which I do think is different. Female Jack. Boo. Boo. Yeah, absolutely. No, that is Claire. Morgan really wants, okay, so first of all, I just want to say, like, this is a crime that Disney committed. It's not a crime that my wife committed, but there's, like, Aladdin and the King of Thieves. Have y'all seen that? It's like the sequel where Aladdin has a dad who is, like, absurdly sexy for no good reason. Naveen Andrews should be Kasim. Yes, absolutely. Hold on. Okay. What the fuck is his name? What's his name? Kasim. Kasim is his name. This is what he looks like. That's him, right? Is Sean Connery the voice? Boo. Can you imagine, though? My wife would implode. All that we need for Morgan to become pregnant is for Naveen Andrews to play Kasim in a live-action version of Aladdin and the King of Thieves, which they should not make. I'm sure they'd do a terrible job, to be clear. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Okay. The boys are ready. I don't know if this is, like, interesting to anyone, but I'll just tell you. What I'm doing right now is just getting the backs all cleaned up on this. So I've already done the, like, glue part. And now I've made these little flapsies so that I can hot glue them over so that we are left with not that. The really, really funny thing about this is that the glue that I use is, like, when it's mostly dry, it's almost good enough to just, like, do this by itself, but not quite. And then after that, I glue felt on the back. Yes, absolutely, Gemini. Dev Patel is also a cutie. So bad at hot glue. I'll tell you what, I am in fact a lesbian, but sometimes fictional men are sexy, and that is okay. That's not a crime. They're allowed to be. Ta-da. Absolutely. Oh, I was humming. No, it's the Jurassic Park theme, I think. Yeah. Hello, my name's Phoebe. My pronouns are they, them. Morgan was saying how watching Lost makes her want to rewatch all the Jurassic Park movies, and that is so valid. And also we should, because they're so fun, so silly. I also haven't seen like the newest one yet because I hate Chris Pratt for obvious reasons. Okay. Mm-hmm. Dallas Howard is a hottie, and I respect her for that. She's also is Dallas Howard the one who they have play Victoria in not Twilight but every other Twilight movie? Or is that somebody else I'm thinking of who's like redheaded and like round, pretty cheeks faced? Ooh. Yeah, that makes sense. I know. It's sad, Luna. Oh, that's completely fair, Silver Valkyrie. Eclipse, thank you. Did they think we weren't going to notice? Absolutely she will. Silver Valkyrie, that is so true, bestie. Laura Dern... Dern? Laura Dern fucking knew what she was doing with those little, like, khaki shorts and her little tied-up pink shirt. She's so cute. I'm obsessed with her. I also know that Jeff Goldblum is not a perfect person by any means. I'm not like a huge fan of him, but I think it's very fun that they made him like the sex pot of that movie. Like what? Who was doing that at the time? It's so silly goofy. June. No, inner dialogue. She found out at Comic-Con that she wasn't gonna be back on the show. Oh, Grace, what a great question. It was Hanger. Hold on. I don't know if they exist anymore. Oh, yeah, it's Hanger 2 R's. It's not this one, but anyway, you just like put in your measurements and shit. Paste. Oh, that's so interesting. That's wild. Anyway, sorry. That's where I got it. It wasn't the suit that I got was supposed to be like really green. Like really like light like sagey green, and it came out much more like khaki looking. And when I first got it, I like essentially sent them an email being like, hey, like this isn't the color that I wanted it to be, and they just like never responded after saying that they had like really good customer service and that like they would like help if anything like went wrong. So I wouldn't say that I like highly recommend it, but that is where my suit's from. That's so funny, inner dialogue. It did fit. Yeah. It did fit. I, at the time, was significantly smaller than I am now. I don't think there's, like, another way to say that. And less curvy. I think is probably, like, the most relevant thing. I was probably, like, a size... maybe like 10 or 12, and I'm more like a 16, 18 now. So I would say mayhaps take that with like a grain of salt. Yeah. I did just like give them the actual measurements of myself that I had. And it seemed to, like, it worked fine. I think I overestimated on the chest, like, a little bit because I knew I wanted more space there for it to not, you know, show that I had boobies really aggressively. Oh, thanks, Alec. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and I think my suit ended up costing like $280. It wasn't anything like bonkers. Obviously, that is very expensive, but it worked. It fit. I felt cute. Oh, cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah, then I'd say absolutely go for it. The Costco socks are $5 for a pack of 5 pairs. It's like $1 a pair of socks. And in fact, I'm wearing Costco socks right now because I have autism. Don't look at that. They're perfect. Okay. Hi, baby. Oh, sorry. Just kidding. Nothing. That's a 50-cent sock. Thank you. Okay. Maybe I will get my felt. Hold on. Sorry for burping. I'm back. Ooh. Ooh. That's bold. Gemini, that's bold of that man to say. Oh my God. It's funny to me that they asked James Cameron for comment. I guess unless he just like tweeted it of his own accord. Oh, did he go to see it? Okay, all right, okay. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That wasn't information I had previously. I was like, why are they asking some guy who makes movies? Oh, fuck me. Everybody be cool. I got the perfect amount of hot glue on my chair. Don't even worry about it. There we go. God. Wow. Oh my God. James Ham. Oh yeah, we all know James Ham. Right. James Ham. Oh, okay. James the Giant Ham, a British conductor. Of what? Music? Trains? The orchestra. See? Why do they have the same name for orchestra and also trains? That's honestly possibly the most confusing thing to me. Seems as if those should be different words, no? Feels bold. Electricity. So true. Also electricity. Wow. Too many conductors. Stop conducting. I'm begging you. Okay, girly pop, let's fucking go. Ah, oh my god. If I get hot glue on this chair one more time, I'm gonna scream at the sun. Who keeps putting hot glue all over my chair? It can't be me. God. Bro. Luckily, these chairs were like $4. No, I would never do that, Seven. Oh my god. I have this piece of paper. It is a table for my ass, and sometimes a table for crafts. Okay. Serious time. What if I put this table on top of it? Do we think that'll help? Hey, that's the only paper size I had. And it's good. And it's fine. And everybody's been talking about how good and fine it is. Don't even worry. Okay. I love how bent over I am. This is a perfect table. And everyone knows it. Oh my god. I hate when hot glue, instead of like waiting for you to squeeze it out nicely, just like fucking jumps out of the glue gun. Get out of here, bitch. If I had wanted you to do that, I would have squeezed. Please. Sorry, I know you're liquid. Just like wait in your guy for one moment. Fucking premature glue gunning. Oh my god, did you see? Gracious sakes. No, Gemini, what? Sorry. Listen. That's wild. What are the odds of that? Yeah, that had to have been on purpose. Like, what the fuck? Sometimes I have to be miles away from the camera. Oh my god. I did see that thing about like the ghosts dancing because they find out that the people on the sub were billionaires, which I thought was rough, but also pretty silly goofy. I'll make this pretty later. I'm just trying to get it glued down. Do you think if there are Titanic ghosts that they like swim up sometimes to be like, wow? Or do you think that they're like stuck on the boat? Because that would be awful. Or I guess maybe kind of interesting. Yeah, I agree. King Princess is also related to that old dead couple? What? Wow. Wife. Stuck in the surrounding area. Wild. Wild. I guess, like, folks who are in a different part of the world. Is the Titanic? The Titanic was in America, right? On its way to America. International waters. Okay. Atlantic Ocean. Offshore of Canada. Sailing from UK to America. Okay. Because I feel like we're obsessed with the Titanic in the United States, just kind of like generally speaking. Are folks obsessed with it other places, or is that like mostly an us problem? $900 from the U.S. coastline. Heard. International thing. Interesting. Oh, interesting. Huh. Oh, nuclear subs that found the Titanic? Like originally? That's bonkers. I think in terms of like human caused disasters, Titanic is probably like the one we talk about the most in the United States. Yeah, I think it's probably mostly the movie. Well, they put Leonardo DiCaprio on there, and it's before we knew that he's creepy, so. His hair was really good in that movie. Young Leo is gender, very much, in that film. Lost a couple of subs with nukes on them. Make sure Russia didn't know we had lost nukes because this was during the Cold War. We said we were looking for the Titanic. Wild. 9/11 then Titanic, yeah. Well, I don't know. I feel like at least in terms of like documentaries and shit, maybe it's just because I sort of stay away from 9/11 content. But I feel like there's more Titanic stuff, and maybe that's just like my perception and it's wrong. Found this up pretty quickly and then decided to look for the Titanic as well. Wild. That's true. That's very true, paper armor. I think that's a huge part of it. Yeah. Please. Listen. We've got all kinds of white noise here in our silly little house. Johanna. All Morgan's been listening to is the new Sweeney Todd revival songs. They've not released the whole cast album yet. Does not stop my wife from listening to it over and over again. And it's like every other song on her For You page is new Sweeney Todd music. The Josh Groban Sweeney Todd, if you will. I don't know enough about anything to have an opinion on it, except that Annalee Ashford's accent is unhinged. And I said that. Called The Wreck of the Titan. My Titanic conspiracy is that it was the orcas, y'all. Yeah, it's a vibe, Lunar Raccoons. Listen, I don't like know her at all. And Morgan was like, she's so silly. I'm so glad that she's Mrs. Levitt. Like, this is so fun. Hee hee hee. And as we're listening to whatever the fuck song it is, I'm like, this accent is deranged. And Morgan's like, no. She's just silly. And I'm like, I don't think that's it, girly pop. Morgan said it's similar to her accent in Kinky Boots. And I was like, okay. No, I love it. I'm obsessed with it. There's autistic train people, and then there's autistic Titanic people. And they're powerful in different directions, and I love it all. Space and ocean people. I can't even do the accent. It's not possible to do. May I love that. Tell me about whale sharks. I want to know. Hold on. Sorry. There you go. I do really fuck with Sweeney Todd in general. The song Greenfinch and Linnet Bird makes me want to scream. It's not fun. Are they? Yeah, bold. Oh, you're right, Art Bialik. Oh, baby, I'm sorry. Now, I was under the impression that whale sharks are gentle, but it sounds like Piasite would know. So please tell us. Oh my god, Dallas, that's wild. That sounds bonkers. Yes, it's one of Piasite's hyperfixations, sounds like. Marry me Sunday. If I'm not singing the right words, don't tell me. It's none of my business. Very kind and warm to other species, like most sharks. Sharks love to caress. That's so cute. Oh, wow. Gremlin cutie, that's incredible. I have met leopard sharks before at an aquarium that, like, were in a touch tank and would, like, go into people's hands. Like, you'd put your little hand out and they'd come see you and they'd be like, snuggle me, bitch! And it was really cute. Very long, very big, and they love eating plankton. Lots of tiny fishies follow them because they love their little plankton stuck on their sides. Cute. That's fair, 7. in the middle of the ocean, but there were big old fishes trying to scoop food up in their mouth. And I was so afraid of a Jonah situation. Jinbasant? Hold on, we gotta look that guy up because he sounds fucking cute. Ah! Oh, I love him. He's so silly. What a silly baby. Ah! That's so cute. Oh my god, I love him. He's got pals. He's got friends. That's so cute. In the belly of the bomb. So cute. I love. I'm swimming with fishes here. Okay. Ta-da. Last one, folks. Last silly little Tamagotchi. Dead Tamagotchi, specifically. Karopi's definitely my favorite Sanrio character. Is it supposed to be Karapi? I just realized. I've always said Karopi. Little Frog. He's so cutesy. Morg is obviously obsessed with Cinnamoroll. Oh, also I love Gudetama. For I think many obvious reasons. He has depression, as he should. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Luna. Now, I am like fake baby Christian because my mom was Christian for 1/4 of 1 second when we were like, probably up until I was like 12, but we just like sometimes went to church and it was like very unstressful. My mom like ran Vacation Bible School. My dad's always been agnostic. But in terms of like being raised in religion, like I was not. I lied for that TikTok. But it's because I kept on seeing people share things that were like my conservative Mennonite family then and now, and I was like, oh shit. I love him. Sad little egg. Sad little egg. So kind of like all that we did in terms of Christianity was watch VeggieTales. We went to church for like a couple months, every once in a while. And then Vacation Bible School, which I really love Vacation Bible School. But my dad never went with us. He was always not into it. And my brother stopped going to church. And then one time at like a youth group type situation, somebody was like, oh, like, I think that we should talk about like more like serious things, like debate stuff. This kid was like very much like a devil's advocate type kid. Boo. And he was like, we should talk about like whether or not gay people should be allowed. And also, like, if dinosaurs existed. And everybody was like, we don't talk about that. And I was like, I'll not be returning. Thanks so much. This was fun. Not really. I don't feel like there were that many, like, scary ones. Like, Morgan was raised Southern Baptist. And I know other folks who were raised Pentecostal. And, like, the type of Christianity and like the type of churches that I was going to were not like fear-mongery. I specifically went to one, I remember, where they were like, you can say oh my God as long as you just mean it as like the phrase, because it's not really saying God's name in vain. Like that was the vibe. Oh, interesting. And oh my so God. I do remember hearing that story about that dude having to cut his son in half or whatever. And I was like, this is stupid. Obviously, this never fucking happened. Clearly, this is like a folk tale. Like, here's what the moral of the story is. And then everybody was like, no, it really happened and it's very literal. And I was like, okay, well, then God's a bitch. I also remember one time saying to my grandma that, like, oh, well, because, like, the devil's not real. He's just, like, a concept. And she was like, no, he's very real. And you have to look out for him at all times. Not the one who painted the mural. And I was like, whoa. I don't like this energy. Yeah. Absolutely. I'm kissing Satan, actually. Me and Satan, we're kissing. Sorry. Yeah, so when I first met Morgan, like the first date that we went on, I was like, so are you like religious? And she was like, oh, I mean, I wouldn't consider myself like religious, but I'm definitely like spiritual. And I was like, oh, okay. And then she was like, in that, like, obviously God is real and, like, you know, like there's one partner that should be, like, the head of the house and the other should be, like, the heart of the house. And I think, like, a lot of things the Bible says are, like, things that are good. And I was like, okay. And that has changed over time in a big way. Oh my God, what is that? What's happening there? Squidding, did you give me $5? You didn't have to do that. And now I'm married to her. A super chat? Oh. Okay. Oh, I have no idea, Luna. I don't know, like it makes it aggressive so that I see it really big. It's scary. It's like a paid for highlighted message. Does it have to be $5? That seems like a lot of dollars. Thanks, I guess, for the $5. Wild. Yeah, it was, and this is not something that I would ever say now, for one. And it's not something I would say on the internet in general. Wild. So this is me saying it to y'all in confidence that you will not Coolsville sucks me about this. But a joke that I used to make, it's a different color when it's $1, unless you chose the color for it. Oh my God. Amy, I love that. PDA. Oh, it is going to be on YouTube, but it's not stressful. Sorry. This isn't something that's like cancelable of me. I just think that if it was taken out of context, it would sound unfortunate. But it was a running joke between me and my family that like, and it stays for less long. That's so interesting. Anyway, sorry. That Morgan was the most conservative person I'd ever dated, which is not the case for many reasons. John! Y'all are so silly. The joke was that she was the first woman I'd ever dated. But although truthfully she was the most religious, like very like raised in the South, obviously, person I'd ever dated. However, Morgan is not conservative. and did not have like conservative values, except for a couple of like weird ones that did not stick around for long once we'd been dating for like any amount of time. We had an argument about spanking children one time where I was like, that's unhinged. So not something you should do. Breaks your kid's brain. And Morgan was like, well, I'm fine. And I was like, I don't think you are. I don't know that you are if you think you should hit your kids. And now she also feels that way. Wah, wah. Sometimes you live and you learn, and that's okay. Cherry-picked Christianity in a Catholic coat. Wild. I have some cousins who are Catholic. I have a couple of cousins who were raised Baptist, but are like really not Baptist anymore, as far as I know. My grandma, the one who is a widow, she is religious. And then my other set of grandparents aren't religious, and they never were, but like they've got these like weird like Bible verse calendars and things at their house now that they never had when I was a youth. So it has me nervous, but they don't ever say stressful shit, so that's good. Yeah. So true. Oh, actually, and that is so true, socially inept, but the the ex-boyfriend who was like into theater and was raised Mormon was like super leftist, probably more leftist than I was at like the moment when we met. They were no longer doing stressful shit. They were also bisexual, so. Holy shit. That's so many dollars. Who here has a relative with the wall of crosses? I don't think I have any relatives with that. Well, I haven't been to my homophobic aunt and uncle's house for a hot minute, so I guess probably theirs. It's also a little bit weird existing on the internet, because I would definitely talk a lot more shit about my... Like, there are some things that I wish I could talk about candidly with folks that I can't, because I don't know who's, like, keeping tabs, you know what I mean? It's very specific. Right in the front entrance? No. Boo. Bible quotes around the house? Weird. Oh, Corky, I'm sorry, baby. Oh, God. None of mine are that bad. Ike-stormer? 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 I'm so sorry. And you're right. Sorry, y'all. Well, I recently found out that one of my cousins who I did not think was, like, updated on our social media stuff. Like, my grandma called me or sent me a text message and was like, hey, heard Morgan's not doing well from this cousin. Hope you're doing okay. Like, does she need anything, essentially? And I was like, they would only know that if they, like, kind of religiously watched our stories. LK Stormer. Thank you, baby. Yeah. Yeah. That's a vibe. That's a vibe. Yeah. Very specific, because I feel like what is funny about existing very publicly on the internet is that, like, there are things that I expect people to not, like, expect people to know about my life. That's not what I mean at all. But, like, I would not be surprised to get a DM from a stranger being like, hey, hope Morgan's doing better. But, like, my cousins who I see, like, once every few months, if that,
yeehaw,
being like, I saw Morgan's not doing well, assume people would know. Yes. Or like assume people could know even. That's not even something that like there are certain people who I don't put into the category of like they might know this information. You're so sweet, Amy. Thank you. Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't even think about that, Victoria. A lot of unhingedness. Yeah, it's like it's just to me it's just very specifically it's like Uncanny Valley except for it's like something where I didn't expect that thing to be. It's like a melding of worlds in like a strange way. I think the other thing that's kind of weird is that like nobody in my family really like asks us about our job at all. So it feels like they don't know about it, but maybe they're just like, I don't know, afraid to ask. I don't know. Strange. It's weird to me. Cute. Oh my god, this is perfect amount of messages. Holy shit. Okay, here's the Tamagotchis. We have cream, purple, they're all dead, dark pink, goldenrod, light pink. Hi, Alexi. Welcome. Yes, I think that's what it is, John. That's what feels weird about it. You know? Oh no. Poor Victoria and Veronica. Ain't that just the way? Thank you. We'll probably be listing them, I don't know, maybe like later this week on our little Cutie Pop website. I have to take the Halloween cookies that I sold to the post office and see like what shipping looks like and like what that process ends up being like, basically, because right now I just have our website like calculating what it thinks things should cost to ship. Get out of there, buddy. Shall she? Will she? Shipping based on vibes, for real. Vibe-based shipping, you know? I also just like guesstimated how much they weigh, and I think I did it wrong. But also, there's not, and this isn't like a big deal at all. It's totally fine. But there's not a way to turn off international shipping because I was like, I'm shy. No one make me ship internationally for like this first like moment. And I've done it before. It just is a little bit weird. And I was like, I bet it's going to like fuck it up and do it wrong. But it seemed to guesstimate what I would like think is a reasonable amount for international shipping. Like it made sense. It's like $17 or something for somewhere in the UK. So we shall see. That's so weird getting itty with it. That's hilarious. I have a disease, and this is like really specific. And I don't know if anybody who has like a little sibling who's, or just any sibling or anyone in their family, I guess, whose name has changed, but Bo's dead name, if someone else has that name, my mouth is like afraid to say it. Even if it's just like somebody else's name, completely unrelated, has nothing to do with Bo. It's like my brain like has trauma about that name because when Bo changed their name, I was trying so hard. Because, you know, if it's somebody that you've known for like 20 years, like it is like it's like a mental moment that your brain's having where it's like, okay, I know we've been not thinking about this previously. Now we've got to think about it, which is obviously completely fine. Yes, it's so specific. Yeah, getting itty with it, exactly. I'm like, sorry, this is this other person's name. Hold on, what's happening? Yeah. Resting Stitch face. I love your name. Oh, that's so funny, Gemini. I met a woman who named her baby Dexter, and I immediately told her that was my brother's dog's name. That's so funny. Oh my god, that's so funny. Yeah, my favorite is when I tell people my name is Phoebe, and they're like, oh my god, that's my dog's name. Because I'm always like, oh, why'd you name them Phoebe? And they're like friends, and I'm like, so fair, bestie. I also have a compulsion anytime someone's name is like, not so much with Rachel, because I feel like there's enough Rachels, but like if anyone's name is Chandler or Monica, I have to be like, my name's Phoebe. And then we're both like, ha 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 ha. Your childhood dog's name was David? Corky, that's weird. And I'm not mad. But that's just weird. David? They said, let's pick a really biblical name for the dog? Stop. My name is Emma and my brother is Ben, and it's not because of Ross's kids, but it sure looks like it. I fucking hate that man. I hope Ross Geller gets hit by a car. Sorry. Take that out of context. Cancel me. Squid Ink, that's so funny. A good, strong Christian name. Oh, yeah. Yep. As a kid, I named my rat Princess Fairy Mermaid Rainbow. And my sister named hers Larry. Amazing, Kel. I'm obsessed with that. Incredible. That's so fucking good. This is like unrelated to like pets at all whatsoever. It's just about like name choosing. There was a young woman who I worked with at Disney World who I can't remember where she was from. It was an Asian country, and a lot of folks who were from Asian countries changed. They didn't have like their actual name on their Disney name tag because they were often like hard to say, which is a bummer because like people should just learn how to say your name, obviously. But some of them were like really excited about it because they were like, this is my American name. And so they chose like, so there's this one girlie who I think her name was Tian Yu, and I think that was because I ended up calling her real name, but her like name tag name was Fiona, and she was like, people keep on asking me where Shrek is, and I didn't expect that, and I'm like, oh my god. And then this other girlie pop who we only worked together for like a really short period of time, but she chose the name Boris because she thought it was pretty, and I was like, Boris, I'm deeply obsessed with this energy for you. That's fucking incredible. And she was just like a young hot girl named Boris. And I was like, hell yeah, Boris. Fuck it up. But like all the time people are like, did you forget your name tag? You had to borrow somebody else's? And she's like, no, my name's Boris. Yeah, I hope she's having a killer day. She was so funny. So funny, so cute. Named all my stuffed animals Mary. Huh. It's a great. What's funny to me is that Doris is a girl name. You know? I don't know if she just liked Boris. She thought that was a pretty name, and she's fucking right. And I love her for it. Oh man, I have no idea, John. I don't think I have my Webkinz login anymore. But I have been seeing people do the that like TikTok thing where they're like and it's like their terrible things that they name their webkins. I think I like the range that they have the most. Because a lot of them are like Fairy Rainbow Mermaid Princess. And then the next one is like Fuzzy. That's amazing, Great Ambitions. Oh, shit. 20 webkins? Holy shit. I had 2. I don't know what my Club Penguin names were. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Absolutely, Gemini. Tell me what the name is, because it won't let you post a link in chat. But if you give me like an @ or something, or a website name spelled out such and such.com, I can pull it up. Magical Gal. Everyone just thought my name was Maggie. Magagal. That's true, get nitty with it. That's true. Me, I'm full of nicknames. That's just how it is sometimes. Beeper and Peehee are definitely my favorite. Hell yeah. I'm sorry you were stressed though, Amy. My girl sense boutique swoon because of a Nancy Drew book. When I was a teen, I realized swoon was a real word. Oh my god. That's so funny. Let me see. TikTok. UHHH. Oh, Elise. Amazing. Open anyway. Give me the link tree. Oh, t-shirt interest form? Do they have like a... Oh. Oh no. Oh, I bet these are incredible. Show me. Show me what the t-shirts are.
Okay, so I have 2 to...
Hold on, I gotta do these. Cute. These are fun and fresh. Paste. Oh my god. They have a Google form, it looks like, for buying them. There's the link, though. Oh, 15 plus shipping is not bad at all. Fuck it up. Cute. Thanks. Thanks for sharing. It is very Skeleton Boy core. Listen, Google form, that's smart. That's a clever way to do that. It's free, you know? Oh my goodness. Oh, I've changed the colors a little bit of the Halloween cookies. I think these are a little bit closer to what the actual cookies look like, but I'll probably also do some in the old colors as well. I just like ran out of my orange. But I feel like these guys are like more accurate. Coriander as a name is a sick ass name. Is that what we're talking about? Sorry, I missed something. Oop. Yeah. Super fucking cool. That's a nice word, disease. I keep being like, Punch would be a cool name before realizing, no, I can't do that. I think you can. Punch? That's amazing. I love it. Fuck it up. Fuck it up, hell yeah. I have a disease where, like, it's not that my name doesn't fit me or that it gives me dysphoria. It's just that other people see it as a girl name. Which is annoying because, like, I don't feel like that should be my problem, you know? So maybe one day I'll come upon a name where I'm like, wow, no, that's my name. But right now, like, nothing else sounds better, you know? Corey Andy Korenberger. It's bothersome. I need us to be in like a, I don't know. I also feel like Phoebe's not a common enough name. I don't know. That it makes sense for people to have such like an aggressively gendered association with it. But it's obviously because of like friends and shit, which is fine. Yeah. Ooh. Duke is kind of sick as hell. I like that. I have a great uncle named Duke who I think died recently, actually. But first name, last name was Duke King, which fucks. For sure. Sorry. Sorry. I mean, he was like super old, so like it's not. Sorry. Sorry. You should use it. I'm not saying you shouldn't use it. Sorry. Ooh. Those both make sense to me, Victoria. Now, I do feel like Atlas kind of has similar energy to Duke and Punch. Yeah. If you're gay and you're not a Greek mythology nerd, then you're definitely like some other kind of mythology nerd that I'm just not aware of. Norse, maybe? Roman, perhaps? Oh my god, I forgot that's the name of Stephen King's son. He uses the N-word a lot in the book Horns that he wrote. Stephen King's son. Ooh. For no good reason, Paper Armor. Now, it is a good book, but like, Jesus Christ. White men, I'm begging you to stop thinking that you're giving yourself an excuse to use the N-word. There is no excuse for you to use the N-word. You just look stupid. Yes, the R slur a lot in that same fucking book. Stop. Don't do it, please. Mm. Also, it's really aggressively misogynistic. I don't know. It's a rough book, but it's good. Yes. So true. Named his son Atticus after Cicero's bestie. Aw, that's cute. Atticus makes me think of the dad from To Kill a Mockingbird, who we later found out was racist. Ah. That's rough, Gremlin. To Kill a Mockingbird, the book, I don't believe is... I don't know, actually. I've never heard black people talk about how they feel about it, and that's probably really relevant. No, isn't Atticus in the second book? He's racist? Isn't that like the whole thing? Am I wrong? In the first book, he's fine. In the second book... Am I wrong? Maybe it's a prequel? Did I have a... Go set a Watchman. It's set 20 years after the events of To Kill a Mockingbird. To Kill a Mockingbird sequel Atticus. Is it an unfinished manuscript? Oh, okay. Oh, don't play a video, please. He's a segregationist. Boo. Someone who joins an organization to resist the integration movement that happened after Brown versus Board of Education. Racist. Oh, and it's a book that Harper Lee wrote before To Kill a Mockingbird, so it's not sequentially a sequel? What? Oh, she wrote it before she wrote... Okay. Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. Huh. Why do they think that? To Kill a Mockingbird? They were friends? And she was a bad author? Jesus. In 2006, new evidence may end the decades-old speculation that Truman Capote, not Harper Lee, wrote the novel To Kill a Mockingbird. Capote? 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 Oh. Explains why it's false. Okay. Hold on. It's a letter to his aunt. I had no idea there was so much To Kill a Mockingbird drama. I could not have known. To Kill a Mockingbird? Stop! Capote. Capote. Like coyote. Capote. Capote. That's fun to say. Capote. Shit. Now I know. Oh, get out of here. Don't blink at me, please. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah, I was in a school with mostly white kids, and I don't think there was a single black kid in my class when we read that book. So I would be curious to hear how, like, people of color feel about that book being, specifically black folks being, about that book being in schools. Um, but as a kid, I thought it was really good. Does it say the N word? It must. Harper. Why? Why do we have to do that? There's just no good reason for a person who is not black to just be like, let me go ahead and make sure I include. Yeah, that makes sense, Rachel. Jesus. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, definitely up Alexi. Oh. Oh, is it in Alabama? I didn't even know that. I'm sure I knew at the time. I haven't read it in a long time. Now, I have not read Little Women since I was very, very small. I just sat there, heard. Oh my goodness. Okay, my darlings. I think I'm going to be done with stream and go hang out with my sweet little ghost wife. Ooh. Tomorrow, I believe we have our last Skillshare sponsored stream. So that will be fun and fresh. And then Saturday, we have our 24-hour stream. So it should be fun. Oh, I have heard that about Louisa May Alcott. Okay, goodbye, darlings. Thank you for hanging out. I love you. I'll have a good day. Goodbye.